Hello, folks. Welcome to Geist the Sin Eater's second edition, Second Chances, and the second half of episode 24. Geist the Sin Eater's second edition. So, who wants to who wants to do the recap for today?
Jeff's best at recaps.
All right, I'll do my best. So last time on Geist Ball Z, we found ourselves attempting to invade the home of a certain murderer. That is to say, the God damn it, I forgot the name for it. The blank killer. Somebody save me.
The exhibition killer.
The exhibition killer. Sorry, the word fell off.
And we're at the Russo funeral home.
Yep, we are here to see Charles Russo, the exhibition killer, and specifically to investigate what's going on here. We've gotten our hands on a couple of nice things already after helpfully sneaking inside using our dear friends, the Changelings, who use the fact that they can travel through a place called the Hedge, a mystical world between here and Arcadia, to basically sneak into this place without having to use the front door. Now that we're here, we've divided into two groups. Tibbs is currently playing the radio man, the backup, sitting in the basement with his boneyard up, examining the place and also going through the notes.
Yep.
Meanwhile, me and Ethan are upstairs. All right, me and Nathan are upstairs. We are currently investigating. Well, you see, when we took a look at the place, the funeral home appears to have a lot of ghosts in it.
A lot of ghosts running out of it.
Or rather, a lot of ghosts running upwards to the sky from here, as if through some sort of obscene engine, which is concerning, to say the least. So we're looking into that. We just narrowly avoided getting spotted by the only person who's currently home. They heard a creak, came to investigate. The problem is I am like 6 foot lots and built like a linebacker. So I'm not exactly the stealthiest man alive because I felt like there is really no way to invest it a single point in stealth for this character. And I have held true to that choice, and I feel that it is valid. Because, I mean, I'm going to stick out like a sore thumb. Yep. But I am now on the other side of the door, thanks to some terrifying magic powers. And we are going to find out what's going on with that. We've already secured one incredibly important thing, which is to say a strange runed dagger, which is able to stab ghosts, which we are sure is going to come in handy. And mostly, I just don't want him to have his hands on. I would really like him to not be able to do that. It's already bad enough he can grab us with his bare f***ing hands. So we'll be dealing with it.
Yeah, how did he even get bare hands attached to him?
I assume some sort of obscene surgery. This is the World of Darkness.
Fair enough.
Sorry, Chronicles of Darkness. Anyways, Kenny, take us away.
Alrighty. So, I believe that you guys were reconvening in the hallway connecting the house to the funeral home.
Yep, we'd made it to the other side. The investigator, had gone back upstairs, and all of us were now on the funeral home side of things.
Alrighty. So, you open the door and go into the funeral home. You find yourself in the service area. There's 2 rows of pews that go from a front door up to a podium behind which there...
Everything just went... Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I see what you mean.
Yeah. It looks like it just came back.
Okay. There is the pews stop a few feet away from a dais with a lectern on it and a podium in the back, about 6 feet long, where you would put a casket. Behind which there is a thick velvet curtain and nothing else you can see from this angle.
Okay. Nathan walks up to the velvet curtain.
Right, there is a velvet curtain in front of you.
Is there anything behind the velvet curtain?
Poking your head behind it, you see there's about another 4 feet to the room. There, behind the curtain, there is a few tables with, you prove nothing on them right now, but you would presume this is where he would put anything he might need during a service, or anything the presiding mortician, preacher, etc., whoever would be giving the service would need, and a door that leads further into the funeral home.
Kai elbows on past and tries the door further into the funeral home. I believe we got vague instructions about where the horrible thing was from our dear friend Tibbs. Ethan. Stay in
Yep.
character.
You're in a short hallway with a few rooms coming off on either side. Basically what looks like various offices that are used here. And like rooms for filing, and a staircase that leads down. This door is firm. The door to the down staircase is well marked and firmly locked.
I'm pretty sure we have an extra key, right?
Actually, I would like to suggest something. You know, one of the things that I've always noted in poltergeist activity when you're in like a haunted like space in a movie or story
Mm-hmm.
is doors opening and closing or slamming or like, locking and unlocking.
Yeah.
That seems pretty standard poltergeist activity. Wouldn't you agree, Kenny?
I'm not gonna let you unlock a door with a boneyard.
God damn it, it was worth trying.
I mean, we
You
have
did get
the
a
extra key.
Let's try it. It can't hurt.
I mean, all we have to do is the ritual.
All right.
Mhm.
I grab the piece of note paper and write down the password.
Password 123 exclamation point.
I take the key that we've stripped all of the teeth off of and slice my finger with it. I wrap it in the notepad, slap it on the door, and try the key in the lock.
Alrighty. Does this ceremony require a roll or anything?
It didn't
I don't
require a
remember it
roll, but it
offhand.
did take a bashing damage, I believe.
Let me pull it up here real quick because this is worth having on hand. I believe this is skeleton key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grabbing this. One moment. All right, page 129. For those of you playing at home. All right, skeleton key. Locked doors can't keep death out, and they're no better at keeping out the holder of the skeleton key. One key, duration permanent. Dice pool resolve plus investigation. Hey. So yeah, there is a roll. Luckily, I'm pretty good at those ones. Actually, how's your resolve plus investigation before I make this? Because I've got 3, actually.
My resolve plus investigation is 4.
So why don't you make the roll?
Okie doke. I can do that.
We just need the blood from someone. It doesn't have to be from you.
I don't mind bleeding for it. Dice roll 4. 2 successes. I didn't think it had a roll.
That's why I like to check.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So you successfully created a skeleton key for the door. The door, the key slides into the lock like it belongs there and opens the door that leads downstairs.
This
So-
is a
Go ahead.
sorry. This is a genuinely bad idea, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Terrible idea. We've literally snuck into the house of the man who murdered our entire class, and we're now fucking around in his funeral home basement.
And we're going towards a place that we know is full of a bunch of screaming ghosts.
Yep.
I'd normally say, after you, but I think that this is one of the few times I should actually go first.
Thank you.
I tromp down the stairs.
All right. As the two of you go down the stairs, you start to hear wails of dozens of ghostly voices. After finishing the making your way down the staircase and coming out in the morgue below, this is what you see. The morgue is a small facility. There is a table, stainless steel, laid out at one end for working on the dead, surrounded by various cabinets and instruments, and a hanging rig for above the bed for lights and things like that. There's anatomical charts hung up on the walls, as well as various little decorations here and there. You see a repeated motif of cartoon bats, black cats, and various witchy things.
Cartoon
Got
bats
it.
is not what I was expecting in the basement of a funeral home of a serial killer.
I genuinely hate this man. I want to be very clear.
There is on the other side of that area a old computer. This one is not as old as the one in the basement below, but it looks like an extremely bare bones setup for medical charts. And there is, taking up most of the real estate in here, storage. Drawers go all across the walls that you could fit dead bodies in. And at the far end, as far away as you can, there is an incinerator, an industrial grade cremation incinerator.
It's going to be in here, isn't it? I'm going to need to open this door, aren't I?
Oh god, I hope not.
Now that you've taken a good look around the room, the most striking feature, rather than all of the decorations and things laying around the morgue is the morgue drawer that has been propped open with what looks like a sledgehammer, out of which is pouring dozens of ghosts every minute. The ghosts leave the room every which way, through the walls, ceilings, and occasionally up the stairs.
I grab one.
You grab a ghost. The ghost that was passing by is weak and indistinct, but you can make out a pair of surprised eyes. The ghost immediately begins wailing, "Let me go!"
How did you get up here? What is going on?
"This is the safest gate out of the underworld," the ghost says, pointing at the propped open morgue drawer. It just opened a couple days ago, and it's been open ever since. We're out of here.
Ty grabs very carefully the sledgehammer and pulls it free.
Okay. The door of the Avernian gate shuts on. You can make out at least 20 faces trying to push past each other. It slams shut, and with it, the flow of ghosts is stymied. You notice now that you're no longer preoccupied by all the ghosts that this drawer has a small puddle of water right below it, with a couple of drops dripping off of the door as you closed it.
I investigate the source of the water.
All right, you want to open the door again?
I feel like that is not going to be sufficient to open the Avernian gate. Does that make sense?
I mean, even if it is, what's a few more souls? They've been streaming out of here for a couple days now.
I open the door.
Well, you're right that it's not sufficient to reopen the Avernian gate. You do see that there is a small rivulet of water flowing from the back, but the source has been cut off with the closing of the gate.
Is this a gate that's in a fucking river?
Or at the very least, right next to one.
You would remember that all the Avernian gates you've used so far have been somewhat damp.
Oh, Kenny. We're in a fucking morgue thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a what's that thing with the eyepiece where you look at the things and you science them? Microscope.
I assume they would have something like that here. Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to take a slide and a dropper and grab some water from the floor, put it on a slide, and then I'm going to take another slide and take out the small perfume bottle of water that I have from the sticks and spray it on that and compare them.
All right, that would be intelligence plus, depending on how you want to do this, academics, science, or occult.
Could I use my academic bonus for deciphering?
No.
Okay.
In character, I'm going to assume that our dear friend Tibbs is observing to some extent.
Those successes.
I think our cover is going to be blown here, but I think that doing that was the correct choice.
I mean, what's he gonna do? Tell the cops that, hey, the kids I murdered, they didn't stay dead.
No, he's just going to start tracking us.
He was already doing that.
He wasn't. That's the thing. Is we haven't run into him yet. But we're going to now. But I think that leaving this the way it was the worst choice.
All right. Are you going to pay the plasm to observe in this area, Tibbs?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. If so, I will assume that you have seen all this.
Okay. Let's see here.
Alrighty. Everyone roll me a perception.
Fuck. Three successes.
2 successes somehow.
Two successes.
All right. Now that the room is finally quiet, with the last of the lucky ghosts who got through the Avernian gate having long since left, and the steady dripping of water likewise having been silenced, those present, physically or otherwise, can hear a low murmur coming from the area with the computer.
Oh, fuck.
So, I have a question. We do
Mhm.
know one thing of value here, is that this Avernian gate is probably important, and if nothing else, it's a lunch tray. He can open it the moment we get back, but the thing about Avernian gates is that if you close them and are approaching them from the underside, one of the options is to rip it open. If you do this, you break it, and it breaks permanently.
Breaks
Now,
open
this
or
would-
breaks closed?
Breaks. Well, you get it open for a little while, and then it heals shut.
Okay, good.
This would be about as far tipping our hand as it is possible to do, but would provide an explanation for how we got in here. We happened to find this Avernian gate.
Okay, so
Or someone did.
are we?
But do we want to destroy the Avernian gate?
I think it's a good idea.
All right.
Kenny, what does it say? What does it take to make an Avernian gate?
Really big kind of a deal. It's actually like a very expensive ritual. Or like a lot of interesting deaths happening somewhere.
See, it's been a while since I read the section on gates. Anywhere that death is marked as its own birth, standing silent and dripping with phantasmal water just out of mortal sight. The gate forms without pomp or circumstance, even if keenly watched for. It appears between blinks, between frames of video, standing as though it always had, already weathered and seemingly ancient.
The alternative is the 5-dot ritual ceremony. That was the word. 5-dot ceremony, Persephone's return. Create a new Avernian gate or reopen one that has been destroyed. It's kind of a whole fucking thing.
Apparently. So this took a lot of effort to open. How did we tell what the key was on the other gate?
We investigated it, so I'd have to go figure out how it works. But let's go check out that computer.
Yeah.
I just want to have my to-do list because...
And what did the microscope say, Kenny?
Did you roll for your science?
Yeah, I got 2 successes.
Well, beneath them, what did you roll first off?
I rolled academics and intelligence.
Okay, academics. You don't see anything noteworthy under either one. It's water.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you see the same microbes you would see in any standing or running water outside.
Okay. Noted.
Right. So what next?
I think we're definitely checking out that computer, right, Jeff?
Yep. We look for the source of the humming noise.
Right. The soft murmur that you're looking for on the computer table, desk. Sorry, I forgot that word for a second. Computer table.
We're working on Buffy time. It's all right.
Is immediately identified as a small television placed over to the left. One of the older models, flat screen, not very large, easy to overlook. It's actually on, and there is right now some commercials playing. But as you observe, after about 5 seconds of commercials, it comes back to a local news broadcast. It's about the farmers market and the event that they're holding for National Apricot today, a National Apricot Day today.
Fuck.
Is it just about the apricots still? Is there still not something interesting happening at the festival?
A large number of people buying apricot and apricot derived products.
All right.
Good. That is precisely the thing that I hope to hear from you after those words. All right. I think it is reasonable, since we were coming here to rob this man and get information off of him, that I would have, or somebody would have thought to, bring a USB drive.
Nathan always has one.
Yeah.
Nathan, would you mind stealing everything on this computer?
Sure. He has two, and they're each multiple. They're very big, and they slip into his glasses right here. And Nathan does computer things.
Do you have a computer's role that you can make?
Yes. Can I use wits plus computer?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm definitely going to download all of the important files and anything that's in a file that says nothing to see here. Also, anything in any file that says, like, not safe for work.
I'm not sure I want to find this man's.
You know what? That didn't happen. Reroll. Willpower.
William Powers, attorney at law.
I failed. Would you like to try?
All right. After Nathan fails to guess the computer password 5 times in a row, a little cartoon black cat pops up on screen waving a claw, and a cheaply synthesized female voice says, "You're retired, Dad. You're retired, Dad.
Oh, this isn't his computer. This is her computer.
Okay.
So it's not relevant.
It might be. She lives with a fucking serial killer. What if she's Serial Killer Jr., following in Daddy's footsteps? He got her like a little onesie when she was a baby that said, "My little murderer." Like...
No, it's just a little Chucky costume. Anyways.
That would actually be kind of cute. A little onesie that's like made up to be a Chucky costume.
Mm-hmm.
Little plastic knife. Now go run across this corridor.
It's
and see
important
how
you
I'll be
learn
able-
to use knives first, and then we can teach you forks and spoons, baby.
Okay. But it doesn't seem to be locked down in any way.
Tibbs,
Yeah.
you're a ghost in the machine right now.
Mm-hmm.
Can you download all the things from this or hack into it?
Let me look at something real quick here.
Yeah, I don't believe there's anything that would allow you to, but if you can find it, be my guest.
I mean, he has a
The-
ghost router. Could he use that to jack into her computer for anything about ghosts?
Actually, no, I've got a very stupid answer. You've got the marionette, don't you?
That's what I was just looking at.
Mm-mm-mm.
Get yourself some fingers.
Da-da-dun.
I'm sorry, I'm just imagining a row of pencils coming out of my backpack and just typing furiously.
It's almost like fucking Fantasia down here.
Alrighty.
I mean, that would work just fine. Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's just a
I mean,
fundamental.
there's a more straightforward application of the marionette. Tier 4, the servant, infused by plasma, an animal, object, or person or recently dead body. The sin eater can use the target as a semi-independent servant. Unlike other uses of the marionette, the creature raised in this way under control will remain under her control, but do not require her focus. Basically, I can command.
And you can tell the
objects-
computer to empty itself into the flash drive.
Yeah.
Sounds great. Let's do that.
Okay.
Is that really expensive?
I mean, no, because I don't need to upcharge to do that, do I? Actually, I do. Okay, that's fine. I got enough for it.
Listen, your entire job is to sit here, wait until we need to run, and then walk out the door with Screamer.
Mm-hmm.
And
What is
you're
my?
gonna-
So, yeah,
what is
you
my-
would simply. Oh, go on.
Oh, I was just gonna ask what my synergy is supposed to be at, because I don't think I have changed that. Because I have it at 3 right now. Is that correct?
No.
If it was 3 before your last, remember a thing that you did, the burden aspiration,
would have
then
gotten
it would be 4.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. So that'll put me up to 4 there, 5 there, 9. Nope. I'm gonna spend a rule power to reroll that.
Holy shit. Dice hate us tonight.
I mean, at least I rolled 3 7s, but like, damn.
Okay.
Out of a pool of 10 dice, you got 2 successes.
Yeah.
Granted, that's all you need, but
Damn.
all right. So, as I understand it from reading this, you
Mhm.
pay the cost to string the marionette.
Mm-hmm.
You get the free enhancement for Phantom Strength at rank 3, which allows you to affect targets of size up to marionette plus 2 times plasma spent.
Mm-hmm.
So we're guessing that you spent 1, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And how many ranks of marionette do you have?
5.
5. 5 plus, so that 1 point would allow you to affect targets of up to size 7.
Which, being that I am a size 6, this computer is not bigger than me. I believe size 7 is getting into the automobile area.
Yeah.
And Servant, you want to pay the 2 extra plasma for the enhancement replace the marionette condition on a single target you control with the servant condition.
Correct.
So you'll need at least 3 plasma.
Yep.
All right. Servant. Your actions are not your own. An engine of plasm controls your body. Effects. You obey any command the Sin Eater who controls you gives, but are otherwise free to act and speak as you wish. Corpses and objects with this condition either repeat their last command indefinitely or stand inert when not being ordered. Servants retain their own minds and emotions if they have any to begin with. Servants use their own attributes and skills if applicable, or the Sin Eater synergy plus marionette for inanimate objects. Corpses use the physical blah blah. We don't need to worry about that right now. This condition ends without resolving at the end of the scene. It resolves either suffer lethal damage or a breaking point due to a command given by the Sin Eater. Inanimate objects and corpses ignore this. Come into contact with the ban or bane of the inflicting Sin Eater's Geist. And of course, when this condition resolves, the Sin Eater who created it also takes a beat.
Alrighty.
So that's how it works. You want to use Servant on the PC,
Yes.
and you succeeded your roll. So what do you want it to do?
So I have two orders for it if you'll allow it. One is to unload or to copy everything on it that it can onto the thumb drive. 2, unlock.
All right. And give me a synergy plus marionette roll, please.
Fuck.
No.
Whew.
I'm doing another willpower on that. Jesus.
Whew.
All right. So, yeah,
Man,
I'm
the dice
feeling-
want us to die tonight.
Yeah.
Again.
dice are interested in seeing that one rule get played out. Okay.
All right. A phantasmal string appears from the ceiling and touches the top of the computer. It's one of those mini PCs used for office work. The little rectangular computer glows with the unearthly blue power of the underworld and begins to jitter and jump around.
Jump around.
Thumping around.
Yeah.
It obeys. First off, the computer unlocks itself. Second off, it immediately begins copying the contents of the C drive into the flash drive.
All right. I take a look at the most recent body that was processed here. Certainly the most recent medical record that was accessed.
Great. Bad timing, I know, but I will be back momentarily.
Okay, so can I explain what I'm doing real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
I want to see what happened here at the most recent processing of a body. Whether Dad was involved, whether it was just her down here working, whether that screaming ghost hole was open. And the easiest way to do that is going to be a case of the Memoria. Since it's involved in a death, I feel I can reasonably pull it up, and those medical files plus the date of access plus the name of the person doing the should be enough information to pull this up for a quick Memoria. Does that make sense to anyone who's not me?
Yeah.
I thought the Memoria is specifically how someone died.
It has to be related to or an important event leading up to a death. I feel like the embalming could possibly touch on that.
Okay.
If it fails, it fails. But
Yeah.
I have a very, very, very small kit here, and I have to try what I can. And what I really want to know is if that hammer has been open for a very long time, or if that got opened as part of prep for today.
Gotcha.
Because I don't know when he's going to find out. But we didn't see the ghosts pouring out when we walked in, I don't know if it's obvious, walking in.
Yeah.
On a side note, Nathan has a great idea.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. He wants to become a psychic.
sounds fun.
He's going to make cards. And then he's going to make more cards. And he's going to destroy half of them and hand them out to ghosts, who can either eat them or remember the number if they have anything they need. And then he's also going to hand some out to, people who look like they might need some help from a dead family member. I'm a psychic, but I can't do it in front of you. I have to, go in private. We'll come up with some fucking testimonials or whatever.
Sounds like a fun time.
Yeah.
If we start going on talk shows, they can't murder us.
I assure you, people who've been on talk shows have been murdered before.
Sounds fake.
And anyways.
So Lex, what Nathan should do is to build his reputation at first. Just go up to people and say, hey, here, and just give them the thing that they've been looking for.
That's what I was planning on using these first few side quests for. Like,
Okay.
we literally just gave a woman the deed to her house in a kind of weird roundabout kind of way. But maybe we should start doing it legitimately. Speaking of which, did you guys see the crew action?
I didn't get a chance to read it, no.
So
Good time to do so now.
the ghosts found... Jeff, actually, do you want to read it out loud?
Gus is able to relay a message from the thespian that they have found an old deck of cards in the evidence lockup in a box in the back of the archived cases room. And the other one was following up on the girl we gave the deed to.
Yeah.
Myrtle texts that the Chamber of Commerce has been working on rezoning the area for mixed residential and commercial use. She says she's been over to visit Iris and talk to her in her capacity as a journalist, and mentions that she's had a couple offers for the property, all from the same organization called the Rural Colorado Growth Committee. They've offered a few thousand over the amount of the mortgage, maybe enough to cover the deposit to a new apartment and moving expenses. So, Tibbs.
Yeah.
I have an unusual path out of this for you.
Okay.
Normally, we would be being the good guys here and helping this lovely lady keep her home.
Okay.
I think we should help her get herself into a new home.
Why?
And you have negotiated a victory for the Chamber of Commerce, which, as we all know, is a bunch of cultist bastards.
Yes.
I think this
Okay.
is an excellent place where you could solidify your power and do a nice thing for a person in a way that shows your methodology triumphing over theirs.
But she owns
Yeah.
that house.
She does, and that's why we're going to pay her properly for it.
Yeah.
We're going to negotiate an actual payout that
Okay.
will let her, because again, the mortgage is paid for.
Mm-hmm.
She'll be in a position to simply buy a new place, settle there without all the memories, get a fresh start, and build something new. Like her mom would have wanted her to. Listen, you've already developed psychic powers in front of this woman. You've already demonstrated fucking supernatural bullshit.
I mean, if
We
her
can
mom
lie.
wanted her to move, why would her mom send us to tell her where the deed is?
No, the mom wanted her to know where the deed was. That's all that mom has noted. And she should not be getting, forced to pay for a house that she already owns. She should get paid for a house that she already owns.
Yeah.
That's the
Well,
thought.
folks,
Welcome back, Kenny.
sorry about that.
All right, Kenny. I would like to pitch something to you.
Alrighty.
All right, so I'm going to look at the most recent opened medical document. And normally when a file is opened, it has the last date accessed available on it. I'm going to note that date and time down before I open it.
Alrighty.
And what I'd like to do after getting that open, seeing the name, the details of, I'm assuming the, events that occurred here, and having that information, I would like to try and view the process that occurred here via the memoria. I believe this is definitively an event related to a death that would be important to the body.
Let's see. That work.
You are very quiet. Now I can't hear you at all.
Can you hear me now?
Yep,
Yeah.
perfect.
Okay. Let me just see if that would.
I admit I'm punting a little here.
Requirements. You must be at the site of a traumatic death or in the presence of a ghost's anchor that relates to the memory, and you must know at least 3 details of the memory you're trying to invoke. The name of the dead, the date and time of the event, the killer's identity, the specific murder weapon, etc. The memory must be of a ghost's death or of a significant event that led up to that death.
I think that's a no.
Yeah. I don't think we can pitch this as having led up to anyone's death.
Okay. Better idea. Choose a date.
Why?
You choose a date. You choose here. And you choose death as the detail. And we see what happened.
I have to know who I'm going after, unfortunately. So
I thought you needed 3 things and the name could be one of them.
I don't think I'm allowed to fish quite that hard.
Fair enough.
So with that in mind, I am no longer useful here. I'm gonna go investigate the Actually, Tibbs, since you're already in the room, can I get an intelligence plus occult swing at actually wait, no, I don't need to bother you. You're busy. I know who I'm gonna bother. Lucerne! Lucerne, you're sitting in this room with me.
Lucerne.
Lucerne, I'd like you to make an a wits plus occult roll with the ghost specialty to try and figure out how to open the Severnian gate.
All right, you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, sweet. Well, you've got her character sheet.
Yep. I was just getting permission to do it, and it sounds like permission. All right, so that's 3 plus 4 is 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 dice. And watch as none of these fucking come up. All right. Yay. 2 successes.
Hooray!
I've never actually eaten anything on camera, but I got some jerky to snack on, and I don't know if you guys can hear it or not.
Nope.
All right, great. That means I don't have to mute every time I put some jerky in my mouth. All right. So you're gonna have her roll. Well, you had her roll wits plus occult, you said?
Yeah. And I got 2 successes.
And what were you looking for?
To figure out how to open the Avernian gate.
Right, I'm reading some stuff. Give me a moment.
Take your time. Hey, Tips,
Yeah.
how much of a mess are we willing to make here? Since we have already decided that we're going to leave a trace behind between you fucking with his notes and so on.
Well, I did my best to
Yeah, but
to-
I'm destroying the Avernian gate. We have abandoned subtlety.
mhm.
How much of a mess are we willing to make?
I don't care. Fuck these guys.
The servant might have an interesting final order we could give it.
Yeah.
Since we know it has the capacity to speak in open tones when used. Since we witnessed that. The next time it's logged in properly, speak aloud the following words. Charles Rousseau is the exhibition killer.
We getting messy.
How bad an idea is that?
Okay, so the room with the conspiracy board, what which room was that? That was the basement?
Yep.
That's the basement of the house that you are in right now.
Okay.
Yep, exactly. You are still in the house. You
You're
stayed
in it!
Yeah.
Charles's basement.
Yeah, I was just making sure that I was remembering correctly. So so how about instead we just do the command to have them say have the computers say check the basement of the house.
Oh, that's pretty good too.
And
then I'll just do one last thing before we leave, and that's break the lock.
mhm.
I've got the strength for it. I can absolutely break a standard door lock.
By the way, you're wearing gloves, right?
Everyone here is.
Yeah, that's what I
Nobody was dumb enough to leave around fingerprints.
thought. Mm-hmm.
We are currently breaking and entering. Everyone is wearing gloves.
Considering who you've got with you, I would assume the screamer wouldn't have allowed you to even set foot outside the door without gloves. Yeah.
Screamer would not have, and I'm gonna be real with you. We hung with Lucerne a lot during the previous game. I think that Lucerne, if they didn't have OPSEC when they met us, definitely had OPSEC when we left.
Yeah.
Anyway, since you guys have finished your little discussion about plans, let me give you the gist of what your role is going to do. So, you happened by chance to land on picking the lock, which is how you open an Avernian gate without having the key.
Awesome.
With an exceptional success, this can even make a new key.
But I didn't.
You didn't get an exceptional success, but this isn't anything super special. This is something any necromancer should know how to do.
All right. So, since we've got that part of the thing open, and this is something I would know in character, what do I need to do to rip the gate open on the other side? And does it, as I remember, destroy it?
All right, we will be putting that on the stack, but I wasn't done actually.
My apologies.
The roll is an instant action and takes 30 minutes.
Ooh.
Okay. What would have been the roll to try and figure out the actual, whatchamacallit, the actual key?
Let's see. I mean, I'll allow it for the same way to figure out the key. It would make sense, right?
I would hope so.
Because the ways that it has down to open a gate are bloody-handed payment, a living sacrifice, picking the lock, which we just talked about, or paying the toll. Any ghost can open an Avernian gate once.
Does it kill them?
No, it's their way down.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And that means they can never open the way ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah, specifically paying the toll. A given ghost may pay the toll once in their existence.
So they're trapped up on the surface until somebody lets them down, or,
Yeah.
a Reaper gets them.
In the same amount of time, I'll allow her to either divine the key or straight up open the gate.
All right. Well, if that's the case, Lucerne is going to be working for the next 30 minutes, and we can't make that go any faster.
Yep.
In that case, what can we be doing that's useful? I imagine it's going to take about the same amount of time to dump an entire C drive onto a flash drive.
Oh, and also you were correct about destroying it. On the way back, you can crash the gate. Honestly, I imagine this would work both ways, but it's mentioned specifically in crossing back. When all else fails, sometimes excessive force succeeds. Destroying an Avernian gate is difficult, but not impossible, especially for crafty bound with access to high explosives and heavy-duty trucks. Crash the gates. An Avernian gate has exactly enough structure and durability that a pound or two of Simtex can blow it up. Destroying the gate opens it, creating the underworld gate condition until the end of the story.
All right. Kenny, straightforward question. Is the amount of strength I can put to bear something that could theoretically destroy the gate?
If you wanted to do this, I would say that you might be able to. I would give it, say, 20 HP and a certain amount of durability, which, is armor.
Mm-hmm.
And then say that you've got X amount of time to do it.
All right. Worst case scenario, it doesn't work, and I leave this way, and you guys make your way home another way.
I guess I'm just wondering why he has this open.
I think it's because he's trying to bring the ghosts over. I think it has to do with what his plans are. The flow of ghosts seems too specific to the idea of making this place like the underworld.
Fuck.
We've already robbed his computer of all of its notes, and I believe that Tibbs was vaguely looking for his notes down there. So, like,
Yeah.
we're gonna be able to peruse his whole.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Honestly, at this point, we're at the level of subtlety where it might be best to take all of his notes and rob him. Leave him with nothing. Make him start over.
That's not a bad idea. Remove all the pins, remove all the notes.
Take everything. It's probably going to be a mess. It's going to definitely send him hunting for us. But I think we're at the stage where we can do something.
Like, if he's hunting for us, he's probably going to slow down on the rest of the shit, right?
Well, he's going to have to, because I don't think he can keep all this shit in his head. He's an old retired man.
Exactly.
He's definitely keeping notes for a reason, and he hadn't settled on a lot of this stuff. He would have to redo some of this research. And likely what he would see as a problem there is us interfering further, especially since we know what he's going to be doing and where. He doesn't know how much we know at this point.
Yeah.
I think this is time. I think we go loud, guys. Are we going loud or not?
Let's go loud.
I'm in.
All right. Tibbs, get out of here. You are no longer needed in this location. You are going to be sitting down in the basement with Screamer, and you are going to take everything that's not nailed down.
Okay. So before I do that, I'm going to spend 4 more plasm for the other enhancement on the 4th tier of the marionette. The servant condition on all target ends without resolving after 24 hours. This enhancement may be applied more than once. So I'm going to have the computer be my servant for 24 hours, and its orders are to wait 45 minutes, and then at maximum volume start yelling, check the basement of the house.
45 minutes after we log off.
Yeah, after we log off.
I don't know how long we're going to be up here.
Yeah.
Anyways, so 30 minutes starts to go by, I guess.
Yep.
You're downstairs ransacking with Screamer. We're waiting on 2 things to finish loading bars.
All right. So you have you closed down the graveyard, the boneyard, or are you moving your perception out of this basement, or what?
I think he'd be removing his perception from the basement.
Yeah, I'm going to continue to keep the boneyard up, but I'm not directly monitoring them.
Okay. Just wanted to make absolutely sure. That means you would count for this. Everyone roll perception again.
Remember, we do have a rule against entering the house up.
Willpower.
2 successes.
1 success.
1 success.
You guys aren't rolling very well, huh?
No.
Also, Kazi.
You have a coffee. I have an olive and a colada. I should add a cat cam to this stream.
You should.
Dress colada in a little phantom mask.
Alrighty. Those of you who passed the perception check, while Lucerne is doing her occult bullshit, you hear some concerning sounds coming from the TV. In specific, a gunshot.
Fuck.
I turn to watch the television.
Do we see cotton security?
You hear a couple of distant gunshots. The reporter runs behind the cameraman and gets him to move the camera. And you get a view of a familiar figure in a gas mask and yellow raincoat. Who appears to have fallen off a roof nearby.
Did he go splat?
No, it's
No.
not that easy.
He did get shot.
As a-
If
Sorry.
Are you gonna continue to watch?
Oh, yeah. In horror.
The figure on screen oh, interesting. I didn't know you could view chat while there was an ad. Anyway, the exhibition killer on screen is quickly mobbed by several members of Cotton Security. This immediately shows itself to be a very bad idea as the exhibition killer breaks out of the huddle of Cotton Security agents, wielding one like a club, holding him by the ankle.
I kind of expected it to go this way, but it is very interesting to see it on television. This was a bad idea. We all knew it was a bad idea, but it is in fact getting in his way.
Yep. Also, I don't really care about cotton security. Fuck them.
The folks at the Apricot Festival scatter, and eventually the cameraman and reporter also run off, leaving the news camera to get footage all by itself. It gets knocked over on onto the ground by a fleeing person, and you notice the killer, once he is done with this small unit of Cotton Security, begin to set up a site in the I don't know what you'd call it, the area of the walking area of the farmers market where the crowd would have been.
Mm-hmm.
He begins setting up a circle and dragging some bodies into it.
On live television. Christ. I pull out my cell phone and I call D.
Yeah.
All right. D answers. She sounds a little sleepy.
I need you to turn on this television because this man is performing the ritual on live TV, and I don't know if you're going to get a better chance to see what's going on.
Any protests are immediately silenced. You hear a couple clicks in the background, and then a faint, delayed copy of the echo of the sound that you of your own TV.
I'm currently robbing a place, so I can't stay on the line, but we'll talk after this is all over.
She thanks you briefly and hangs up. On the TV, it looks like the killer has finished his artwork. He notices the camera, picks it up, and brings it over to his tableau so everyone can get a good view. Using some chicken wire and wood that he salvaged from nearby stalls, he has posed about a dozen members of Cotton Security as if they were fighting one another, with one holding aloft a, you're not sure what it is, but it's being used like a flagpole. It looks like some sort of very long cattle prod. And the flag that is being flown from it is simply a bloody jacket. The killer puts down a small cardboard plaque on which has been pre-written the death of Major Pearson. And with the sounds of sirens on the TV coming nearer, runs off.
All right. Is Lucerne done?
Not yet. She says she's about 10 minutes out.
I turn very calmly to Ethan. Sorry, Nathan.
Mhm.
Nathan,
Yes.
are we done downloading?
Kenny, are we done downloading?
No,
How long do I have?
about 10 minutes.
Fuck.
The moment that's done, you're leaving. You and Lucerne are leaving.
Where are you
Through the-
going?
I'm going through this gate.
Why don't we go with you?
Because if one of us is getting caught, it's going to be me. Because I can get away and neither of you can.
You're going to the underworld. We can all get away.
One, I'm intending to rip the door open, which will mean that he could follow me. Two, in my place of power, I am fast. In your place of power, you are rendered helpless while your super duper friend is really powerful. And I don't know if she feels like carrying you over hell and gone. Three, there's only two doors out of here in the form of Lucerne and
Screamer.
Screamer. And I don't want either of their faces associated with this nonsense. So I am going to ask you one time, and one time only, as your friend. Don't fight me on this. Get the data and get out of here. I open up my phone, type type into it. Ethan, get what you're working on done and get out of there. He's on his way home.
Okay.
Hey, Ethan. Time for some supermarket sweep.
Oh god, I love that show. Sorry.
I believe you
All
should also have Screamer's character sheet, so make sure he gets his rolls in as well.
Yeah, let me pull up Screamer here.
By the way, I'm looking at the Death of Major Pearson artwork. That's a really, really fun pick. Way to go.
There's a lot of art about death. And seeing as I have portrayed the exhibition killer as being ignorant about art, he's not picky.
Fair enough.
Where is it? Changeling. Sorry, I have a dumb idea. Hey, can one of you guys look up the contract hostile takeover?
Hostile takeover. Pulling it up. If I remember correctly, all right, a second. Hostile takeover. Is that one of the ones he's got?
Yep.
Hostile takeover. Common. The true Fae are home wherever they wish, and the changeling likewise forces any death dwelling to accept her presence. God damn it, this would have made things so much easier. Cost 2 glamour. Dice pool none. Action instant. The changeling declares her right to be on the premises, persuading home that she belongs there. She may bypass as any mundane security system. She does not show up on cameras, and its doors automatically open for her. Animals and hobgoblin sentries stay out of her way. The changeling can extend this contract's benefits to a number of companions equal to her presence, as long as they remain in her line of sight. Targeting a hollow or another supernatural dwelling triggers a clash of wills with the owner or main resident. The contract does not outwork if the building's owner or main resident also knows hostile takeover, as he is another beneficiary of it. Beast. The beast persuades animal sentries to actively serve her. Ferris. The Ferris player gains 2 bonus dice on Clash of Wills. Loophole. The changeling carries an object with her that belongs to the owner or main resident. So don't pay for this. We have stolen several things that belong to them.
Yeah. Okay. Give me just a sec here. That was a lot. Let me.
Basically, they can open any doors and the cameras won't work on them.
Can they close doors?
What I'm saying is that locks don't work on them.
Okay.
I don't think they can automatically lock all the doors. It's about not being able to be contained or kept out.
That makes sense.
Or seen on security.
God, why have I never played a thief as a changeling?
I know, right? All right. So I don't think that will actually be productive here because
it would have been. It's not anymore.
Yeah. So instead, I think it's just time to get everything we can and get out.
You got 10 minutes. Roll some bones. Fill some bags.
Let's say dexterity plus. Athletics is a good one. But if you have any other suggestions, be my guest.
Okay.
Pick something you and Screamer both have. So you can each take your swing at it. I could easily see any of the investigation related stuff making sense.
Yeah. How about for Screamer, wits and larceny?
knowing what's
Sure.
worth stealing and
Yeah.
stealing it fast.
Yeah. All right, so this is for Screamer.
Woo. Also, Screamer having a good larceny is the least surprising thing I've heard all day.
1 success.
What
For
is
Scre-
with the dice today?
Ugh, I know, right? And then for me,
We have rolled some ridiculously large pools today, and I don't think we've rolled above 3 successes.
Mm-mm.
okay,
Tell
and
you
then for
what. All right.
Mhm.
Go on and tell me what you've got to roll. And before you roll it, I have a thing for you.
Okay, I was thinking Dex plus athletics, but that's the best I can come up with.
That's the one he suggested, so
Yeah,
So-
it's
I am going to offer you something fun.
okay.
I'll give you a bonus on this roll up to +5. If you take a bonus, I am going to roll that many dice myself and see if you alert the resident of the house.
the door to the basement is locked, isn't it? Or can be locked from the inside, right?
I mean, if I remember correctly, yeah.
So, it doesn't matter if they figure out we're here.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to fuck it. We're already going loud, right?
Lock
So,
the door and do it.
yeah. So I lock the door, and I'm going to do. I'm going to take the full +5. So why not?
Alrighty.
Ah!
Two
Ah!
success. 2 successes.
Ah!
No, fuck that.
Is that with the
no,
+5?
Yes.
Fuck.
Reroll. What does it hurt? We're on the way out.
All right.
You don't have to. Just Christ in heaven.
Fuck, man.
There
5
we
successes.
go.
5 successes. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
Exceptional.
All right.
Oh, thank God! It's not just us that the dice hate tonight.
I was fully expecting Kenny to roll like 6 10s.
Yeah, me too.
Yes, I know he rolled 5 dice. I expected him to roll 6 10s.
So, Screamer and Ethan begin tearing the room apart, taking anything that looks mildly important and stuffing it into Screamer's backpack. Since none of you have anything magical as that would hold stuff like a bag of holding, right? I don't think I've given you anything like that.
No, and if that exists, we would have gone after it.
Yep.
So, that being said, large
Wait,
things.
we do. We absolutely fucking do.
We do?
Screamer's there. Y'all have the entire hedge.
Well, he's also got his backpack, which is definitely a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Kenny, go on.
All right, well, I was going to say, since you don't have anything like a bag of holding, you can't take like his entire computer. But if you wish to, since Lex brings it up, it could simply be thrown through the hedge gate that's remaining open.
I mean, you can just take it. You guys don't
Okay.
have any time constraints once you're in the hedge.
So, um, um, so what I'll do, so I even when think about the hedge, right? It's a thing, not something that comes instinctive to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as he starts taking the computer apart and and pulls the hard drive.
That is very Ethan.
Yeah.
That's extremely Ethan. And you don't have to care about the computer afterwards, so you could just rip it open.
Yeah.
In fact, doing damage is kind of what we're here about at this point. We decided to go loud, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, fuck it. Smash your fist in, grab the hard drive.
Yeah.
I love this for us. This is going to go so badly, guys. This is such a terrible choice that we've all made.
All right. Well,
Also,
uh,
Charlie Russo's having a bad day.
so you tear apart his basement and stuff anything that you think would be useful into either your backpacks or throw it through the hedge gate. Ethan, in the midst of this spree, does find something that is interesting. A small pocket notebook in the same drawer that the knife was found. A quick glance on it at it seems to have some notes about the knife, what it does, and how to use it. But from the last page, it appears that the exhibition killer abandoned the use of it, saying it was too impersonal.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right. And let me give you your prize for finding this. There you go. So, no
Woo!
need to research this to find out what it does.
Okay.
I'll read it unless one of you wants to read it.
Enervating Fang. Key, blood. Damage, 1L. Description. An ancient short sword made of beaten thunderbolt iron and covered in barely identifiable runes. Don't let the changelings touch this. Taking the time to decipher the writing reveals it to say, a clouded mind is a vulnerable mind. To those who can see into twilight, the edge of the blade slowly drips an unknown ectoplasmic fluid. Effect. When the wielder deals A damage to a living or ghost target using this memento, the victim rolls stamina plus resolve minus the attacker's supernatural tolerance trait. If the victim fails the roll, the attack also deals the drugged tilt. Holy crap. When the
Ooh.
wielder deals 3 or more lethal damage at once using this memento, failing the roll inflicts the insensate tilt instead? Oh my Oh my god. Guys, I have lots of dots in weaponry.
Wow.
I have 3 dots in weaponry. I have fucking 3 dots in strength. And I can borrow on the big girl's strength. This is if I can deal 3 damage with 1 strike, insensate. Sorry.
Okay.
I know what insensate does. Let's read that one aloud to the players at home.
Okay.
Sorry, just having a moment here. Holy crap. Insensate, the tilt. Description. The character shuts down either due to extreme fear or sudden pleasure. He may huddle in a corner, cringe away from sudden noises, or stare into space as waves of pleasure overlap him. The character can't take any actions until the tilt is resolved. Full stop. He can apply defense to incoming attacks, and if he takes any damage from an attack, he's knocked free of whatever fogged his brain.
Bless you.
Thank you.
The tilt naturally wears off at the end of the scene.
Damn.
So it will break if we hit him again, but we could stack a Semtex around him. It's the first source of damage. It's like Monster Hunter.
That's ridiculous.
Well, that's a good tool to have in our arsenal. All right, so are we getting back to getting a fuck out of here?
Yeah, let's get the fuck out. Hey, how did Supermarket Sweep go? Are you guys getting the fuck back to the goddamn, goddamn it, the
Hedge?
front parts? No, I was continuing the metaphor, the checkout lanes.
Yeah, we're getting out.
All right. And if there was a timer set, it would go ding. Well, in fact, there is sort of a timer set that goes ding in that the data transfer is complete.
Thank fuck.
A few moments later, Lucerne stands back, looking satisfied, and opens the Avernian gate in the drawer.
Thanks, love. Close it after I'm gone and get this one out of here.
I'm the one getting her out of here.
Getting him out of here? Sorry.
All right. Nathan pops the drive back into his glasses and tosses Ty a couple of the soul food. I don't remember what they're called. The granola bars we've been making.
All right. I salute. I go inside and say, shut the door behind me. And you guys have a fun trip off to the hedge.
Alrighty. So, Jeff and Lex.
Yep.
Roll me a chance die, please.
Ah, fuck. Both of us?
Yes.
Balls. Oh, come on. Dice. I will, I don't know. I will offer you favors.
2!
10!
All right.
You just gotta offer them favors, guys.
So, you're going through the Avernian gate?
I am.
Jeff. All right. Ty. So, you climb into the drawer, which, now that it opens onto the underworld, has begun dripping water again. At the end of the drawer, there is more drawer than there should be. And it tilts and goes down. You can see a few ghostly faces peeking up at you. They scatter to the side as you come down. On this side, at this point, you've noticed that where the drawer normally would have ended, there is a much greater flow of downward water, as if there were a faucet or some other water source just under the morgue drawer.
Mm-hmm.
So you take the water slide down. And give me athletics plus dexterity, please, real quick.
All right.
Let's say -3 because you are going down a water slide to the underworld.
I don't suppose my experience with slippery surfaces could be called upon here.
No, this is not ice
Worth a
or
try.
hockey
Worth a
or
fucking
hockey.
try.
Last
It
I
could
heard, they
be.
didn't use water slides in hockey.
Worth a try, man. Worth a try.
You've never heard of water hockey, Kenny?
Woo! Walkie.
Oh my God.
All right, you're able to successfully avoid most of the ghosts on the way down. But that's a little more difficult at the end of the slide. You come out of the end and come skidding across a shallow tributary of one of the rivers. The water from above spills into it from up there, in much the same way the water that flows down the stairs of your favored Avernian gate works. But a little more fun.
Mm-hmm.
At the bottom, crowding around the shores of the river and the exit of the slide is several dozen ghosts. When they see you come out, one of them yells, "The gate's open again!" And the ghosts immediately begin climbing up the water slide from the bottom.
So, just gonna let you guys know, I'm gonna be tearing this gate open, and it's gonna be open for a little while longer. This is gonna be the last ride out, so if you want in, get ready. All right, I'm going to start summoning my incorporeal powers to me. Because it's time to start doing some harm. The Rage. I'm going to turn the key of stillness. Just to make sure that this goes off without a hitch. So that is going to be 3 plus. It's going to be 7. For successes, I pass. The rage settles upon me. And then I summon the call.
Alrighty.
I turn the key of disease, pulling on my stamina because the dice have hated me tonight and I'm not fucking with it.
All right.
I pass.
All right. What do you do?
I'm
This?
going to be spending the maximum amount of whatchamacallit, god damn it. Plasm for each to make sure these are running as long as I can. And I'm going to be setting myself up to do as much damage per turn with my fists to tear this gate open as soon as it shuts. I wait patiently for the door to close.
All right. So you're just going to attack the Avernian gate?
I'm going to attempt to rip it open with my bare hands. I think that's a fun and interesting way of putting it, and it's the best way I have to put damage into it.
All right. One problem. You're at the bottom of the slide and the gate is at the top.
Well, I can just climb up there.
Fair enough. So since you donned the call and everything, how about you describe all this to us?
All right. So when I called on the rage, both of these are a different way of binding with your ghostly companion. the rage is simply drawing on that hateful, damaging thing, building that strength and power within you. But the call allows me to draw upon their actual physical strength in a way that nothing else does. The hockey-masked boy turns into a cartoonish monster of muscle and anger. Claws sink out of his fingers, the long ones that are hidden inside a pair of pom-poms on our dear friend Be Aggressive. My mouth opens and jagged teeth fill them like needles, like a certain friend of ours is in their real image. This is all visible just under the hockey mask covering my eyes. I breathe heavily, and death exudes from my mouth. I have turned the keys of stillness and disease. So, 1, I reek of death, and 2, I am making no noise.
Alrighty.
I reach a hand inside the tunnel and begin to climb.
All right, give me dexterity plus athletics -5 since you're climbing a very large water slide from the inside.
Oh, right.
Can-
So that is...
Would that penalty reduce at all if he was climbing up the bodies of the souls?
I don't particularly think so. Being crowded is not an advantage.
Actually, going through a crowd is going to be easier for me because my body is currently goo.
Okay, fair enough.
Would I be able to get some amount of the penalty reduced by the power of using the call right now?
Let's make it -4.
I'm sorry, I want more than 1 die, Kenny. I have one dexterity and I'm doing my best here. I think, strictly speaking, rolling 5 dice is going to be a better choice than rolling 2 dice twice.
Yeah.
So, heaven or hell.
Whew.
Pass!
All right. You slowly and painstakingly make your way up to the water slide. And now find yourself again at the end of the drawer where the Avernian gate is. The ghosts are doing their best to get past you, but you make a better door than a window.
Don't worry, the door will be open momentarily. Hold your fucking horses. I reach up, and I assume at some point soon the gate will close.
Why?
Because I did tell them to shut it after me.
Ah, okay, fair enough. That's true. So it closes.
I reach up with my bare hands at the place where I saw the door seal shut and attempt to rip it open. I'm going to be calling upon the brawl dots that I can get from dear old Be Aggressive, filling myself out to 5. I would like to make a strength plus brawl check using Be Aggressive's strength and Be Aggressive's addition to my brawl dots. Let's see how this goes.
All right, you're going to have to take a penalty for the durability of the object in question.
Which is?
-5.
All
This
right.
gate has 20 HP.
Okay.
Well, 20 structure. You've
Mhm.
got, it's got 5 durability, armor, or defense, whichever way you'd like to take it.
And let's take a look at the rage, which is also helping me today. Right. So my unarmed attack gains a weapon damage rating equal to plasm spent on Vent the Rage. I believe I spent the maximum, which I think is 5.
Mhm.
Ghosts suffer lethal damage from these attacks. That doesn't matter. You may substitute your rage shots for Brawl. Brawl is strictly better. Okay. So that's going to be 6 plus 5 plus 5. So that's minus 5 is going to be 11.
Alrighty.
Whew.
Okay. So that's 2
Oh, wait,
for
that's weapon. Weapon damage rating isn't part of the dice pool. That's just how much damage I do if I hit. Isn't that right?
you might be right. Give me a second. It's been ages since we've used these.
We don't fight very much. I'm pretty sure that like a 3L thing is if I hit it, it starts at 3 lethal.
Yeah.
And this would be a 5L weapon.
Give me a sec. I'm looking.
In which case I need to re-roll because I would be rolling 6 dice here.
I believe it's, if it was a 3L weapon and you rolled 5 successes, it would be 5 times 3, so 15.
No, I think it's just in addition to.
Damage. A successful attack inflicts damage equal to the number of successes rolled plus weapon modifier.
Plus,
Okay. So I rolled incorrectly. I should be rolling 6 dice right now. I roll 1 success, which means I did 6L worth of damage to the door.
Perfect.
All right. And that means 14 remains.
I have 4 more swings before I would have to refresh the call. I really don't want to be here that long.
All right.
Willpower. 2 swings. 7 damage.
All right. 7 remains.
3 swings. 7 damage. I shatter the door open with my bare hands.
All righty. The door, excuse me, the Avernian gate has been ripped open. Now, under the rules, I've already read this to you before, but I will read it one more time. An Avernian gate has exactly enough structure and durability that a pound or 2 of Semtex can blow it up. Destroying the gate opens it, creating the underworld gate condition until the end of the story. And that condition, the location has an open gateway between the underworld and living world, which ghosts may freely use to cross between worlds. All ghosts on the living world side lose 1 essence per scene that they are in the gateway's presence.
All right, I have 2 more uses of the call. I'm going to get down, and I'm going to fucking move.
Yeah.
All right, and this specifically creates the underworld gate condition until the end of the story.
Yep, which means end of today. So, I'm running. So, how are you guys doing?
Is there a glossary? Because I think story means, you know, the end of it all. Let's see. Give me a sec. Or is it arc?
I thought that was Chronicle. I thought Chronicle was the name.
If that was the case, I would not have done this at all. That would be a terribly stupid thing to do.
Give me a second.
I thought each day was a chapter.
Yeah, I think you're right, and story would be the end of the... Yeah, if that's the case, I'd like to pull character knowledge here.
Help me find this real quick.
I thought I was clever, guys! Don't make me have done this if this was wrong. I thought I was smart. Glossary up
See.
near the beginning.
I'll be right back. I'm triple checking this. I want to be certain before I make a ruling.
It's an arc. It's a full arc. That's a dumb thing for me to have done. I would have known this in character. I thought it was for a chapter. I thought it would end today. Which this would just be as big a problem as if I hadn't.
Okay. So how would you like to handle this?
I would like to have not done this. I would have liked to have left with Lucerne. This was dumb. And I thought I could do a big cool moment, and it's not going to work.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
Nope, this is on me for not reading. I should have checked my notes. But will you be generous enough to have me not done something incredibly stupid? That's all I'm really asking.
On the bright side, it's not as bad as I thought because I read it to you twice, and you said that you still wanted to do it. So I assumed that you were down with it.
I thought the word you were using referred to tonight. I didn't realize that it was probably until the end of the game at this point. We don't have a lot of arc between us and the end.
I mean, yeah, we do.
Guys, we've got 90% of the solution together. I think we are nearly done.
Excuse me. We have to get Charles Rousseau, and then we have to go somewhere else and make him a tableau of his own that he is stuck on forever.
Okay, so I'm going to be nice and let's rewind this back to when Lucerne said that the gate was open.
Lucerne, what happens if I smash a gate open? How long does it take to heal?
She says that she shrugs and says, "That's something that the boss would know. I know how to open these things, but that's about it."
Open my phone and give Screamer a call. Hey, buddy!
So you're going to ask him the same thing. He tells you that they take a while to scab over, as it were.
Probably not a good idea to do that for one we don't want open then, huh?
He says that it will take a few days to a few weeks for it to scab over. And once it's done, that gate is gone. It could be recreated, but without some additional help or along those lines, it would be more or less gone forever. These gates form semi-randomly.
I don't think it's worth it, guys. It's not going to help in any meaningful way.
Yep, I think we should close it.
We know how to get here. We know where it is. We know how to get up. Let's get out. Hey, you got the door, Lucerne?
Okay.
We're closing that gate back up again, right?
Yeah,
we can just close the door, right?
Just shut it, yeah. Tight, elbows it shut. Sighing. One time, violence is going to be the solution. I swear to God. I thought I had this one.
All right.
So far, the only person who's done anything good with violence is one guy we hate, and he went to jail with it.
Everyone roll me perception at a -3.
Oh,
yes.
Crap.
4 dice. Reroll. I'm eating the willpower I spent. I don't know how many it was, and I'm not going to try and unwork that.
One.
I got no successes, but it was not a luck die. So we're good.
I'm not seeing a roll at all from you. I see Nathan.
Above tie.
Oh, you all made your roll already.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry. Brain not work, I guess.
2 successes for me.
One for me.
Okay. Bear with me just a moment. All right, what's your synergy right now, Nathan?
8.
8.
It's a question that makes me nervous, Kenny.
All right. And that does say yards. So that'd be 240 feet. Lex, you're a real estate person.
Okay.
Is a square foot like literally a foot long if you were to walk alongside one edge of it?
Yes, it's 12 inches by 12 inches.
So a square foot is if you walk across or opposite in either direction is 12 inches. I really don't like that. Don't like
Okay.
that at all.
All right. So Ty and Nathan hear a very far off door opening. Followed by some footsteps and voices.
And did our thing go off?
That's right. Ethan.
Yeah.
Your law rule has been broken.
Everyone gets a text message saying it's time to go. He's here.
All right. Lucerne, got the door?
Alrighty. So each group of you has a changeling who can open a door to the hedge nearby.
Mm-hmm.
And both of us are in a room that has a door that's rather convenient, I think.
So let's see how we're going to do this. I want all of you, including the changelings, to roll me dexterity plus athletics.
There's me.
1.
Dex.
Lucerne rolls Okay, Lucerne needs to get taken out on a run sometime soon. Reroll. Lucerne gets 0 successes.
I got 1. Tibbs, did you roll for a screamer?
Yeah, I rolled for both of us. Screamer got 2, and I got 2.
Okay.
All right, Ethan and Screamer got 2. How many did Ty get?
2.
Lucerne got 0.
Yes.
Failure,
Nathan.
correct?
Nathan got 1.
And Nathan got 1. Alrighty. Let's do this the only fair way I know how. Chance die.
Okay.
Not even
Just
evens or odds.
one of us or all of us or
There's 2 groups of human players. One is 1 human player. So Tibbs, you will roll. And then Lex or Jeff, choose one of you to roll. I don't care who.
I'll roll. Is that okay, Jeff?
You go right ahead.
All right, and
And I can't willpower a fucking chance roll, can I?
oh no, I got a 5.
I got a 1.
All right. As the group of you make a run for it, the faint voices above become far less faint. You hear footsteps charging forward and a male voice screaming, "Can't you see that? It's glowing up through the damn floor."
What's glowing?
Assume the hedge gates.
Ah.
An 80-yard liminal aura.
Oh. That's me, and I'm so sorry.
So, as you are charging towards the hedge gate, I will say that Lucerne opened it in a
Drawer.
drawer. You are preempted by the morgue door being kicked off its hinges. It hits Lucerne squarely across her head, knocking her to the ground before she can make her way through.
I grab Lucerne and throw her through.
I'll allow that. But so we'll remove her from the board. A short-ish older man, about 5'4", stomps through the door, being followed behind by a woman in her mid-30s fussing around him in a black nightrobe. The young lady gawks open-mouthedly as she witnesses her father kick the door down and sees it hit someone and that someone be flung into one of the morgue drawers. The older man, his skin is leathery and brown. His hair is a whitish gray. He's wearing a pair of glasses and bereft of raincoat or gas mask. The clothing underneath is still dirty, torn, and blood soaked. A large section of a sweater vest is missing on the right side, exposing bruises on flesh.
How close are
Okay.
Ty and I to the gate? Ty should be right next to it. I should be pretty close as well, right? Because we were waiting.
Yeah, but he outrolled you all, so he's here now.
Yep.
And also keep in mind, Kenny, that he does have the defiant condition.
Mhm.
So I don't think this is going to come into play, but he has a -2 to any social roles or social actions.
Oh.
That might come into play.
That's actually incredibly important for what I'm about to do. By the way, Nathan is fleeing, right? Okay,
Sure.
you can stay here and fight him if you want. I wanted to do a cool thing, but whatever.
Do the cool thing.
So
Yeah.
first things first.
I want
Everyone
the
in
last
this-
stand for us.
First things first. Those of you in this room, just Nathan and Ty at this point, and need to roll initiative. Tibbs, if Ethan and Screamer want to come join, they may or they may not. You are
I think you should get
in a different building.
Screamer the fuck out of here.
I'm going to spend 2 plasm. The bound gains the rote action quality to all rolls to punish occupants of the boneyard that break her laws and count as a bane for all ghosts that violate the rule.
All right. How much plasma do you have left, by the way?
That should be the last of it, if I'm being honest.
But he's not a ghost.
Yes, but Jeff gets rote on his attacks now.
Oh, okay.
Can you hold on a second? I didn't know you could do that for. Let's see.
I don't
Give
think
me
it
a-
works like that.
I thought it only worked for you, is the thing. Let me read real quick.
Unfortunately, if that's the last of your plasm, you wouldn't be able to do the one thing that would let you punish it, which would be marionetting at him.
Yeah.
16.
Your job is to get Screamer out of here, because one of the rules we had is that we made sure that neither of these guys got affected, and he hasn't gotten to see either Screamer or Lucerne.
Yeah.
And even if he sees Lucerne now, Lucerne is a fucking anglerfish now.
Yeah, because
They're not identifiable. And nobody's wearing their normal clothes today. What are we? Fucking, you know.
Well, we specified when we came in that we were wearing the balaclavas.
Yep.
All right, I'm reading this, and it reads like it would be you who gain the route action quality to all rules to punish
Okay.
occupants.
Never
Run.
mind. Yeah.
Run, Forrest, run.
I do want to ask, was this the only rule that you made for this boneyard? Because I don't remember.
Yes.
Yeah, it was just the one.
It was an alarm.
Yeah.
We weren't
Okay.
expecting 0 rounds between door open and door open.
He's fast.
Yeah.
And you kind of had a big flag that you were waving. Hello, we are here.
I don't know how to turn that off.
You just suppress it with a single willpower. We didn't think of it, Lexi. Nobody's throwing this on you. You can choose to do that, but we forgot this guy can see liminal auras.
Wait, it's real bright, right? Because I'm fucking Synergy 8.
You could do an aura flare.
All right, but first, let's look at our initiative. Nathan has rolled and got
16.
16. Ty?
I forgot what my initiative is. -5, so rolling. 13.
Alrighty. Bear with me momentarily.
Rar. Rar.
I gotta pick an egg basket.
Okay, so Ethan.
Mhm.
Nathan. I have two options, and I want to know what you think is the better choice. One, we all fight our way into the hedge gate and try and shut it from the other side. This risks him seeing what's in there and getting any amount of knowledge about it,
Mm-hmm.
but he can't really follow us.
Right.
This also risks him getting in, but he wouldn't be exactly in a great place to fight inside the hedge, and he wouldn't have a way out.
Could just leave him there.
It wouldn't last forever. He'd find a gate out eventually, and he's too hard to kill. But it would mean that we'd
There
be in
are
one of the
true
better
fae.
places to put it.
Jeff, what's your init mod? I see that you rolled an 8, but I don't know your init mod.
5.
5.
13. All right, and Screamer and Ethan are acting outside of the initiative order right now because they're not here.
Yep.
Mhm.
Did you want to escape or did you want to do something else?
I think at the very least, we should make sure Ethan gets out of here. I was considering making this guy's life a living hell on the way out, but that put me at some risk. Am I allowed to do something dangerous in exchange for the cinematics of it all?
Yes,
I think
if you will allow me to do one thing as I step through the hedge gate.
I'll accept your token.
Kenny, between the I think he and I are tied, correct?
Yeah, the init order is going to be Nathan at 16, Charles at 16, and then Ty at 13.
Okay. So I can move and do a thing. I will be paying 4 plasm and rolling synergy plus curse for an instant and contested action where he will be rolling resolve plus synergy to lay the curse.
Does it specifically say synergy or supernatural tolerance trait?
Specifically says synergy. So okay.
You got 1 dot and lay the curse?
Yep. 2 successes.
All right, and this is a contested action, correct?
Yes.
And it's only against his resolve because he doesn't have synergy.
Yep. Can I wait until I see if he succeeds better than me to figure out if I willpower and reroll?
I would think so.
Okay.
He loses.
Still beat him.
So how many charges did you place on that?
I put 4 plasm.
So 4 charges?
Yep.
All right, so you can impose a -2 penalty on one roll whenever you use a charge.
Okay. And Nathan is through the gate.
Alrighty.
He also has his taser.
So Nathan is off the battlefield. So it's Charles and Ty staring each other down.
Hey, you know where your dad was today? He was at the Apricot Festival. Though I
Charles,
know him
go
by a
on.
different. Though I know him by a different name. How do you sign your work? The Exhibition Killer? Exhibitionist Killer? I forget.
So all this time, Charles's daughter Lydia has been fussing over him, trying to get him to stop so she can take a look at his side, his wounds, asking him what the hell happened to him, things like that. At that mention, she goes silent. Charles's face has been a mask of fury since he walked into the room, and he doesn't react to this threat to his normalcy. What he does is take one step forward and at the top of his voice roar, "How ungrateful can you be?"
I'm going to find your wife, Charles, and I'm going to eat her.
Sorry.
Right.
Context
Is this an attempted
important.
intimidation?
Yes. Would you take physical for this one?
Let's get physical.
Makes sense to me. Defiant means he gets a -2 to social actions. So I'll make this a contested roll.
He takes another -2.
Okay, -4 to this roll.
4 successes!
Ooh.
Cashing out my final jokes, people! I am gonna get so badly hurt today, guys!
All right, let's have Charles spend a willpower point here to reroll.
Oh well.
I'm going to throw that out. Like, as fun as it is, I don't want to counteract this scene. I was hoping to fail by a less big amount, but I don't actually want to beat you here.
I appreciate you giving me something tonight.
Just kidding.
Really
I've already used all of my willpower. I'm on a
To
diet.
be fair, he's been getting shot at all evening. He might have.
Yeah, I'm going to say that he has no willpower right now. That would make sense. So, Charles is startled enough to lose his action, but talking is a free action.
Which is why I did it. I'm going to say that's probably burned my reflexive action.
Yeah.
Because I rolled dice with it. You took everything from me, and I am going to take everything from you. Starting with this insane project you've done. Why don't you tell your daughter what you've been up to? Good night. And I step into the box and pull the lid shut behind me.
Okay. Diving into the drawer of the morgue.
Sorry, can I add one final descriptor? The last part of me to go through is this hand, which goes like this before coming down into the drawer.
Whatever hand you made just didn't show in camera. So move it yeah, okay.
One of these.
All right, as you move, Charles is babbling about the complete lack of gratitude you appear to be showing him. He reacts to you saying that you took everything from him by beginning what sounds like the wind-up of a long-winded speech, where he says, I didn't take anything from you. I gave you the world, the underworld. At which point you leave.
I'm sorry, I'm not here for him. I really would have loved to hear that speech, guys. I really would have. It is very important to Ty to leave on the last word here. Run, 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 run. He picks up what's her
Lucerne.
Lucerne under one arm. Please be okay, please be okay, please be okay, please be okay. As he scoots off into this and starts screaming. He starts screaming, Screamer, trying to locate him, presuming he's probably pretty close.
So there's one thing that I want to that I want to do here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of stove does he have?
Old gas stove.
Okay. Um. So can I use the marionette to get the gas flowing on that without
Sure.
sparking?
Makes sense to me.
Okay.
It would just be a small thing that you would need to push.
Okay. Can I light a candle?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Are you burning his fucking house down?
Yes.
All right then.
All right, and into the hedge afterwards.
Yes, sir. And that's all my plasm. So.
All right. You've made a clean escape. Somewhere on another plane of existence, Charles Russo is ripping the drawer of the morgue drawer door open completely.
Say that 5 times fast.
When he sees nothing inside of it, he jams his head and shoulders in there and begins smacking at the sides of the drawer and the back until he's confident that there is no trick or Avernian gate, and pulls back out, muttering in anger. And I think this is where we're going to end, except for one final thing. Lydia puts her hand on his shoulder and says, Dad? And this is where we end.
Oh, shit. Woo.
Okay, guys, so we've got maybe like 5 sessions between us and the end.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe 10.
We're definitely in the end game.
We're definitely in a new story arc, yes.
Well then, Kenny, I need to run this by you. Can Nathan start a psychic hotline?
Let's do our aspirations.
All right. I'll go first. Drill the hole. I don't remember if we took any steps towards that. Well, yes, we did. We saw... We watched another fucking tableau go down tonight, and now we know how to start counteracting them because we have access to Jacques.
Fine. That makes
Grow
sense to
the
me.
crew. You know what? I'm gonna recruit his fucking daughter. I don't know if we took any other actions to grow the crew this time, though. Find out.
Actually, we did. We may have finally done something that might get D on our side, because she just watched a televised ritual of what this man is doing.
That's true.
I think that if there's anything that's going to finally push the needle over, it's that.
Yeah. Find out more about the Hungry Eye. Well, we found his tarot deck. Make like RFK and invert the food pyramid. Well, we are going to be sending ghosts to eat his ass, so I think that's a step.
Fair enough.
And we definitely returned a deed to someone in need.
All right.
All right. Seasons don't fear the Reaper. Well, definitely faced our second mortality tonight.
Yeah.
So, and didn't show any fear. Tying up loose ends. Yeah, we're definitely tying, getting some answers and getting everything all tied up nicely. Sketch the underworld. I don't think I made any progress on that one.
Well, you just found a new Avernian gate.
Okay. And then lastly, yoink. I think we successfully yoinked quite thoroughly.
I think all the yoinking we could do was done.
It has been
Yeah.
yoinked.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna step and clear that one.
I think we're at yank at that point.
Yeah. And that's me.
Get scouted for college hockey. I did not make any progress toward that this week.
That's fair.
Find a way to put the Undertaker underground. I have gotten a lot of information about how he operates, and I've just cut off access to his normal support system and had him rant insanely in front of his daughter after telling her that he's the fucking, exhibitionist killer. I believe that's explicitly what Ty called him in front of her. Also, when he was televised, the wounds had already happened. The wounds on his body that she would have seen matched those that were done to the exhibition killer. If she looks, that's going to be true. So that might be enough to at least make her think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Figure out what all the screaming was about. Well, we did, didn't we?
Yep.
Do something big and stupid. I flipped off the exhibition killer on the way out the door, guys. I think I did something big and stupid, guys.
Yeah.
But I did not manage to make violence worth something. I have done no harm to anyone or anything today.
Sorry.
Yes, it was just emotional violence.
I don't think I'm going to take that one. 4 points for me.
All right, and everyone gets 1 XP for today.
Ah!
All right, well, I think that's about us.
Planning for next session. This is going to be a Fallout session, I'm almost certain.
All right, well, thanks everyone for joining us, and I hope everyone had a good time. We'll be back in 2 weeks.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.